Hey everyone, it's Kevin again, and I promised some of you guys that I would post an update on the Valyrian pod a week in, and I'm doing that. I got a little bit swamped with work and just posting content and doing videos for my students, but with that said, I did want to mention that the Valyrian pod, or all-in-one, whatever you want to call it, doing really well. In fact, I do want to show you here. You see these kinds of comments all the time in professional reviewers reviews on these kits where they say that there's no leaking, and you also go on Element Vape and you look at reviews and stuff, and again they say man, there's hasn't been any leaking in the pods. This has not leaked at all, okay? So that's unique for me. I own several different pod systems, including, like I showed you guys before, the RPM 80, which has leaked. Got another RPM 80 here that leaked. I've got the Vaporesso Cross here. Now, I did clean this one out, but you can see that there is condensation on there after the last time that I cleaned this, and you're not gonna hear these, main reviewers really saying anything about them leaking. I don't know if they're being disingenuous or if they're maybe just not using the vapes like you would hope that they would before they give a recommendation to purchase one. But I think that that's kind of important to know. I unfortunately will have some, bad news about the Nord X that I really liked. Unfortunately, that leaked all over in my jacket pocket. I took some pictures and I tried to upload a video, but ended up having an issue with that. But I'll, when I do another review just talking about those systems, I'll be sure to mention that. So unfortunately, that leaves me with really, this is the only pod system, the only device that I have outside of, I guess you can maybe call a gem disposable tank as being, a pod in a way. But aside from that, this is the only one that hasn't leaked. And it's going strong. I mean, this is the same coil that I used. It's the 1 ohm mouth to lung coil. And I'll take a hit. Still delicious. I've been using, blends of, between 25 and 50 milligrams of nic salts for it. And again, it's doing really well. Flavor's really good. In fact, the flavor's probably too good in a way. There's been some new juices, or I'm sorry, there's been some juices that I've really liked in the past that, when I have it in here, I'll notice wait a minute, there's a bit a pineapple-y taste, and I'm not huge into that. Or I noticed some of these bad drip salts that I've got, the vanilla in, what is it, this one specifically, in Bad Blood, really disliked it. And I haven't tasted that in any of my other devices. So just a thought to think about. The only thing that's still really bothering me is the fact that this thing does not have Type-C charging, and that it doesn't have auto draw. I have found myself going to the Cross for that. So And with this, I'm using the 0.8 pot in here. But anyway, guys, that's my update with the Valyrian. Fantastic, and like I said, no leaking. Still unbelievable flavor. I will be hopefully getting my Caliburn G this week, so keep an eye out for that. I can't wait to test that one out, but it's pre-ordered, says it's gonna ship, and should be here by either Friday or Saturday. All right, guys, thanks.